Yo, yo, Gaming Nation! Our first live stream. This is Matthew from NGG Canada. Nice to meet everybody. To our subscribers, thank you so much for all your love and support through our inception. We are turning 5 years old on November the 23rd, which is today. So happy birthday to us. We're 5 years old. My partner's in the house, Ari Hoffman. How's it going? He has his own photo restoration company. So if you need to bring your photos back to life, just check out his website and he can do everything for you. And he's not a sponsor, he's just my man behind the thumbnails, the artist in residence, Mr. Hoffman in the house in the live chat. So a little bit about me, because you don't know about me. I'm the voice of NGG Canada, and our national team is the Toronto Blue Jays. We almost did it. The LA Dodgers took the championship this year. We're home of the Winnipeg Jets and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers football team. That's CFL, not NFL. And yeah, we've won 2 Grey Cups, and we lost this year. I went to the Grey Cup with my dad. And it was a fun-filled afternoon. Good weather, +2. Very good weather for Winnipeg. We're situated right above Minnesota. We're north to them. We're the Canadian side, they're the American side, but that's where we are, the center of Canada. And we're all friendly, as you can see from me. We're all very, very friendly. So any questions or posts that you want, post them in the chat. I can get to those. I'm also an actor. So I started acting last year, and my son and I were in a movie called The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. You can watch it on Prime, I think, or you can Google it where you can watch it. It's directed by Dallas Jenkins. He's the creator of The Chosen. So that was my first background acting that I did. Big plug to Madlib Casting here in Winnipeg for casting me in. Then I also got my first accreditation as my actor thanks to my good buddy DJT Casting, Derek James Trapp, not the other President of the United States acronym. And Derek helped me quite a lot, and I'm in season 4, episode 1. It's called Ford. If you have Super Channel, you can watch. And yeah, I play a detective in that one, so that it's silent on film, so I'm not talking as much. And I've been doing a lot of Hallmark's background, and we're filming right now a movie with John Hamm's coming in from Mad Men. I'm doing some stint in that one too. And yeah, I'm just very grateful for God and what he's given me as an actor. It's really hard. It's like becoming a YouTuber as well. It's quite a grind, running a YouTube channel as well, reaching our audience, and that's why I'm doing this live stream right now. So enough about me. Thanks for joining. And if you're not a subscriber to our channel, please subscribe. It's we're going to be doing this weekly, bringing you the best news from the industry. I'm going to be honest and truthful on everything that I do, because that's my motto. And I wouldn't lie to you, if I wanted to, because it's the gaming. Everyone has their own subjective opinion on what games they like. Don't get me wrong. I'm a PlayStation and I'm an Xbox player. I see the benefit of Game Pass, and I see the benefit of Sony PlayStation's console. I'm a Sony boy too. I have a Sony 4K TV. I love it. I love Bravia Core. If you've never owned a Sony TV, you have to. I know people know that it's expensive. I understand, with the inflation up all around the world right now, to invest in tech if you can. But investing in Sony, you're just going to get the processing power, and the color is amazing. It has auto tone mapping for PlayStation as well, if you're a PlayStation gamer. And you can put VRR it as a quick menu. And I enjoy playing, both Xbox and PlayStation. Game Pass, again, is amazing. A very low price, and you get 100 games, and you get day 1 games. PlayStation, we don't see that yet, and I'm not sure we're ever going to see it, to be honest, because they play well in the sandbox, but at the end of the day, it's the competitive nature of a corporation, and I get it, So, on to the games. We played the new Black Ops 7, and I'm laughing because, they really crossed the boundary in this one, compared to what Battlefield 6, when it launched, what it did. And you can see by the sales of Battlefield compared to PlayStation, who's the champ right now in the gaming arena, right? So, Black Ops 6 was a lot better than Black Ops 7. The multiplayer is the same. Actually, you have a 1 kill right now in multiplayer on Call of Duty, where you weren't killed as much in Black Ops 6 multiplayer. So that's a little bit different. And yes, Battlefield multiplayer is a lot harder. But we play both, right? So I mean, it's up to you. But I'm just gonna play you a couple trailers, and then we can talk about, you know, Battlefield and PlayStation and Battlefield and Call of Duty comparatively to each other, and whether or not what you decide as a gamer, which one you like, right? So here, check out, this is going to be Call of Duty, and I will rest and enjoy the trailer.
They want you afraid. Fear makes you easier to control. It's time to wake up.
Your streets shall once again run red with your blood.
Raul Menendez ignited global unrest on an unprecedented scale.
Menendez is a terrorist. We're bringing peace and security to the world.
He refuses to let me go.
Stop looking backwards, David. What matters is what we do next.
A lot of people counting on us for answers.
Inspector 1, report. Need a sit rep.
This isn't real.
The hell it ain't!
Pull it together, man!
So eager to leave, David.
Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea.
You were never cut out to be a Mason.
No more games. This ends now.
Get the Reznov Challenge Pack when you pre-order now.
Play it day one with Game Pass.
All right, so that was the trailer for Call of Duty, and you know, one thing that I do like about this is that you can actually play with your buddies, and you can play up to 4 players on the actually campaign, which is cool. And you could do that in Gotham Knights as well, right? And I think that's maybe where they took it. I'm not saying that they did. Treyarch and Raven are good. I like Sledgehammer. You know, if we get another Modern Warfare 4, it's going to be really good. And because I'm more to the war, not to these swords and axes falling out of the sky, and you fight these giant God of War type trolls, you know, in the game. They're reaching really a far depth to the imagination, but some people may like it. And it really crosses a divide between, you know, Battlefield and COD, where they've been waging war for years against each other, right? And that's the nation of their gaming mentality. So COD's really doing something different. We'll see if it works. And yeah, and here's another trailer that I want to show you because of the difference in the gameplay. And you can also check us out on Kick, because we do gameplay on there as well. And I will do that on our channel as well. When new games come out, I can stream them live using our OBS as well. So here is Battlefield, and I'll be back after that one. Enjoy this trailer. It is a good one.
Hostiles inbound. 100 meters in closing.
I got 2. East side.
Moving right to left.
I got 3 west side.
Frame shoot on the T of execute. 3, 2, 1. Execute.
The world as it's commonly known has crumbled. Alliances that held since the end of World War II gone.
Dagger, this is Pax's ballsiest play yet.
If they succeed, they will have secured the most strategic rock in the history of warfare. Want to help our friends take back this rock?
You're playing a dangerous game, no doubt about it. Wouldn't be Dagger without insurmountable odds.
The whole world's gonna look different now. Just takes a little shake of perspective.
Gotta love a challenge.
Stand by for re-attack call.
Light them up! We gotta move! Hold on!
Kincaid will pay for this.
But we don't know how high it goes.
You trying to start a war with the CIA?
That is not the fucking question!
This is it. I know what I gotta do.
And that's the difference between the trailers. So you can see there's a lot more, and yes, Ari, a lot more destruction. Same. You know, a lot more destruction in Battlefield. When you're the tank, you can blow up buildings. You got a bazooka as the engineer. You can blast buildings. They fall. You hear the dust. You see the smoke. Way more realistic than Call of Duty campaign. So way different games, okay? And you can see by the sales, and we'll get to that later. You know, how Call of Duty is compared to Battlefield and what's comparable to number 7 versus number 6. All right? And that's the truth. I mean, you take risk making a game. I get it as a game developer. And a lot of kudos to the developers who make games. From me to you, from me and Ari. You know, we play your games. We understand there's crunch time. We understand that it takes hours and hours and dedicated man hours and women hours to make these games for us. Right? And I get this, and I have a friend who's an engineer, and he doesn't sleep at night, you know. And I have a cousin who's an engineer, you know, computer science, and they don't sleep when it's crunch time, right? And they're all on coffee, like me on set, 4 coffees on a set, you know, when I'm acting. Same thing, to keep awake for 14 hours, right? As an actor, same thing. So I give a lot of credit to the gaming community, and we've seen a lot of job losses throughout the years, and it's been disheartening. Because I think a lot of, and we'll get to this later too, and I'll go into depth. I asked Gemini, it pulled the information beautifully for you guys and girls, and, you know, as a snapshot. And, you know, my heart goes out to all the gamers who lost their jobs and that they have found something. Because that at the end of the day, they were the heroes of us gamers, you know, who put their hard-earned time to develop these games for us, right, in a company. And I think a lot was to do because of COVID, you know, because they hired a lot more people during COVID, just my thoughts, and then had to fire a lot later. And we're going to see a lot of layoffs in the future because of AI, right? And that's the nature of the business, right? So games that I'm interested in seeing, and, you know, there's many. I'm going to play one for you right now, and it is the movies that got me interested in the 60s with Sean Connery. That is 007. This is going to be one game that is going to push the envelope of the consoles and make us relive the James Bond emotional attachments that we've had to the movies for years. And the trailer speaks volumes, and this game is going to be quite epic. I can't wait. We don't really have a lot of games on a schedule right now from PlayStation. And we don't have a lot of, we do have some Game Pass coming, but there are a lot of animated games coming as well. Gaiden 4, you know, was added. We don't know what's coming in the future. Sony, if you're listening, please change the narrative from grief. We're tired of it. Choose another emoji, right? There's other emojis like happiness. We can still be sad in a game, but we don't have to go vengeance all the time and have 300 samurai games in a decade. I mean, I know this is the COVID, right? We were all grieving. People were dying, and that's where people were making games in their man caves. And that's where they developed this thing. But Sony, please, there's other emotions. I love you, Sony. Please, you know, other emotions. All right, I digest. So, yeah, 007, I'll show you the trailer right now. Let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, this is a good one. This is going to be a wonderful game. Enjoy.
I'm not loving the odds.
I've had worse.
In that case,
Well, what are we waiting for? No sign of 009.
We need to inform M.
No time. I'm going after him. Make him call off the attack.
Are you out of your mind?
I'll be careful. He'd been the phone.
Go to the security room, first floor.
and you are?
Rob Mingley.
He's with me.
Come on, Moneypenny. If I lose the trail, we'll never know who they're working for.
Oi, you lads got a faulty coffee machine? I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
You're not, Damien Mead.
Bond. James Bond.
If 009 slips through our fingers, we're the last line of defense.
Someone just tried to kill me.
Tell me you caught him.
Any sage advice?
Play nice.
Always.
There we go. Da-na-da-na-na-na-na. Yeah, it's going to be a great game, adventure game. Not sure how long, the missions are going to be and how long the gameplay is going to be. As gamers, I think we can say that a lot of the price versus what we're getting, where you see the value when you're buying a game, is it really worth it? Is 4 hours worth $80 Canadian? Right? 120 American, depending on the exchange rate, right? That's where we look at things, right? Because a lot of the Call of Duty campaigns are very short. A lot of the games that are of this nature are very short. And is it really worth the money that we're shelling out? Is a question for gamers, right? As the consoles are getting price hikes, which we're just seeing with Xbox, with inflation, with the price of everything going up, as a gaming community, can we still invest in this type of solution for us for getting out of our reality? And it's healthy to play video games. Don't get me wrong. I do it. Because of the strategy of playing games, and some of the games are like cinematic marvels, like Red Redemption 2. Oh my God, I've never played it before. It's like watching a movie. To those devs, kudos. Because those are the games that we love to play. Now, another game that I'm interested in is Wolverine, and it did get some little hack with where we saw very poor Wolverine as a teenage kid, which got leaked about 1.5 to 2 years ago. And we saw the alpha trailer recently, and it blew our minds. And this game is going to be amazing. A big shout out to Insomniac. We're big fans of yours, as well as Naughty Dog. I love both of you guys. Sony picks really good studios. So does Xbox. I love all Xbox and PlayStation. I'm a big fan of both. And this is going to be one amazing game where we're going to actually see blood. Because in the franchises of Spider-Man, we never saw the blood. And in this one, there's going to be a lot more blood. So check out this trailer. And some of you may have seen it, but I keep on watching it. I can't wait for this game. I know it's going to be competing with Grand Theft Auto is pushing back. And every game is going to be competing against Grand Theft Auto, realistically coming forward. But here you go. And Marvel Wolverine, enjoy.
hiding. Longer than I can remember. I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying. Doesn't matter where I go. How far I run. Death's always waiting. Just not for me. Cause I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
There we go. Wolverine, fall of 2026. As long as it doesn't get any other delays, because I think it's cooking quite nicely. And as a Marvel superhero fan, is good. So one other thing I was going to mention, so Ubisoft Winnipeg has an office here in Winnipeg. I did submit a couple of games ideas to them, and one of the games that I thought would be really cool for my generation, because I'm mid-40s, would be a He-Man video game, and just make it good, like an Assassin's Creed type of game, and it would work well. You can reignite the products for the kids, you know, it's tied into that as well in the movies. If we're going to make a new movie, it could be really good. Another one that I suggested was Pirates of the Caribbean. Much like Lord of the Rings, where they can pull the movies together, Pirates of the Caribbean with Jack Sparrow could offer gamers an emotional experience to the movies that they lived before. And these are the two games that I gave to Ubisoft, and I haven't heard back from them. So if you're listening from Ubisoft, just send me an email. I'm here waiting. Ari and I want to meet with you. We want to get these games off the ground. So another game that I'm interested is from the Naughty Dogs, and we're not going to see it, or we are going to see it. It's so much drama with the Game Awards. It's becoming its own Netflix show. Either we're going to see it or we're not. You know, we'll be surprised if we see something else from the dogs, you know, on Intergalactic. So here's the trailer, and you pray and I pray that we'll see it at the Game Awards. And here you go. Enjoy.
miss something good?
Well, you're right, it checks out. He's hiding out around the Superior Moon.
Excellent.
How is that excellent? He's next to fucking Superior. No one has left that planet in over 600 years. Anyone who even flies close to it is never heard from again.
Superstitions.
No. Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts.
You worry too much.
You know what I worry just to write about? I say we wait for him to leave, or how about we find a new lead? He's not worth it. I'm wasting my time, aren't I?
Can you please claim him? I don't need another hunter swooping in.
Who is swooping? No one is crazy enough to go there.
He clearly is.
He is clearly desperate.
And so am I, so claim him, or I will find another agent.
Anyone else with all your fucking shit? Okay, alright, you know what? There, you're the boss.
Thank you.
Listen, kid. I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, baby. Can't wait for this one. Holy crap. I love how Sony makes its presence in the spaceship. Sony. Zoo. You know? Good product placement. Yeah, it's going to be quite a game. I don't know if we're going to see it, you know, in 26, 27. It seems like a far distance in the future. We're waiting for these games, you know, as gamers, and we try to fill the void, you know, playing multiplayer games like Call of Duty and Battlefield every day to fill the void, you know, until these games come out, as Xbox, you know, surprises us sometimes with some shadow drops, and PlayStation. I did sign up on Essentials because I wanted to play. We tried Stray, being the cat. As a cat owner, I enjoyed it. I didn't, when it first came out, I was kind of not sure, on the fence. But as I played it with my friend Ari, you know, we generally enjoyed the peaceful attributes of playing the game. So if you want to, you know, have a nice little game where you can just relax and you're not hacking and slashing all the time, Stray is a very good game for you. Now, when we need to talk about GTA, because the whole world is waiting for this game, and they're even in a lawsuit right now because from their shareholders' point of view, they want the game out. You know, what is the delay, Rockstar? What is the delay? We don't know. We don't know what the delay is. Could be cooking more, cooking less. This is not chicken. You know, when it's done, right? And argumentatively safe that I could say that I'm probably going to be playing this more than any other game, you know, when it launches, because it's going to be such a great game, such an emotional game. You know, busting your woman out of prison and then going, you know, Dukes Hazzard, you know, on the world. It's gonna be awesome, and I can't wait to play it. I just don't know when it's coming out. And I think the problem is because when you're having Wolverine and you other games are holding off And Sony doesn't want to compete their games against each other. Obviously, they want the more sales in their retail stores like GameStop all the time, and you don't want to compete all the time. That's why they're delaying it. So we don't know when it's coming out, but maybe we'll get something at the Game Awards, right? Jeff Keighley always has some surprises for us. So look forward to December. That's going to be our next live stream. You can find our socials we're on Instagram. It's at NextGenGamer7. You can find us on LinkedIn. It's NGG Canada. We are on Facebook as well. Just search NGG Canada and then join all of our socials as well and communicate with us there. And if you have any games that you want us to play, send me an email or write on the live chats. I'm open to any games that you like as well. So let's get to the GTA trailer and then we'll talk about it a little bit more. And then 2 other games that I'm interested in playing will come next. Enjoy GTA, and I'll be back in a few.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
Girl that pregnant down in 24
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I seen you here before.
You might have. Hey.
Hey.
Hands above your head, now!
You, stay. The new beginnings.
You break the news, isn't it? Trust me, this place is just the start for us.
Ring the bell! Shot, baby!
The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
Gonna do this? You're doing it right.
Yo, D, this full of fed? And they got your name, address, they got everything. Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
Like,
You and me, Lou. We got this.
We got it.
Say my city, baby! My city!
Come to Bill's Ammunition today. We got more guns than a law allows.
Hey.
Hey, if you got friends, can you hook me up, please?
All right, yeah, GTA. So that's going to be quite the game coming out soon. Here's another game that I'm interested in playing, the new Gears of War. Gears! That's gonna be amazing. I can see they're gonna make this into a Netflix show too. You gotta milk it, guys. Way to go, Xbox. This is gonna be an amazing Gears. I enjoy them as well, but this is gonna be break the bank on this one. This one's gonna break the envelope too. It's gonna be amazing next gen. So another game that we heard about a long time ago is out of China. And this game is beautiful, to say the least. Check this out. It's called Blood Message, and we saw this on something. I think it's the Game Awards. And yeah, just a beautiful game that we look forward to playing. Check this out, and we don't know when it's launching, but hopefully we'll get it in 26 and 27.
大唐还在的时候，丝路上的灯火从西域一直亮到长安，能点亮天上的星河。
大唐离我们太远了，神佛还会庇佑河西吗？
我是认真决定的，我还是想再试一次。今日我们所流的血，是为了把大唐带回来。我们必须在破城之前把宁带出来。安宁，等着我。安宁，安宁，
阿爷，我将追随沙洲一举。
去长安，你这是让他们去送死！
输赢成败，皆如沙上之大，风来即散，为众生之苦，长漫于天地之间。
回家吧，这一切毫无意义。天命所归，我才是大唐。到头来，除了死更多人，什么都不会改变。
没有我的帮助，你走不出这片沙漠。如果神不肯拯救我们的部族，那就让我来。
阿宁，等着我。
是对信使，每个人都做好了有去无回的打算。
There we go, Blood Message. That is detail like you wouldn't believe for a game like that. Holy crap. One thing I wanted to mention also, which I forgot, I'm an actor, so I have my own podcast as well on everywhere where you look for podcasts. So it is Matthew Seth Ostrov. I'm the shtick. I interview actors, directors, and producers and comedians on there. If you're into that, you can go to Spotify, anywhere you listen to podcasts. All right, now talking about some news in the industry. The new consoles. Here's some information I found. They are going to be expensive. Using the best, technology that they can with AMD, I get it. And thankfully, I bought my PlayStation at GameStop where I can trade it in. If it's going to be worth $200 or, hopefully $300 towards the new console, which would probably be pushing the envelope of $900. But the new Xbox console, depending on the exchange rate, is going to go over $1,200. They're really pushing the envelope here with, as Sarah Bond saying, making it premium and almost a PC hybrid. I'm okay with my Series X for now as it gets software updates. I don't think I'm going to be shelling out about $1,200 for a new Xbox. But, some people will. And we're seeing the game consoles are getting price hikes because of inflation or whatever they say. And that's just the nature of what's happening right now. So yeah, whether or not you're going to get the 6 or the next Xbox, that's entirely up to you. Something that wasn't really covered in the news by other YouTubers was PSN and PS Store went down in several regions early morning on November 21st. Players couldn't log in. They were complaining about certain issues in tech. This hit PlayStation Lifestyle. So I pulled it off of there. So it's the nature of technology. As we see outages with cell phone technology, we see it with gaming as well. Knowing that when The Hangover came out, North Korea went against Sony, and that's what happened. They hacked into Sony Pictures and took them down. So that's what happens. And then this happened too, and it wasn't really reported as much. And something that I alluded to before, the job loss. In the industry, it's quite, from year to year, it's getting worse. And, my heart goes out to the gamers because they put their hard-earned hours into making games for us as well. And to see layoffs like this is quite disheartening, going into 2025. And again, the major causes is that I did an interview with Mike Yawandi, and he's a Marvel artist. And you can check that out on my podcast as well. He's on there if you want to listen to it, or on our channel under interviews. Talked about AI and how the industry was getting hammered by it and how people were being fired because of AI. AI is good in some respects, like ChatGPT, and it can kill jobs as well. And this is one of my ideas why we had so many layoffs, is they hired so many people during COVID pandemic and they had to fire them after. And as they restructure, as these big companies get bought out, like EA just got bought out by a Saudi group of financial people, as these companies start getting bigger or games start getting more expensive, then there are going to be more layoffs coming. It's just the nature as they utilize AI. There's going to be trouble in the job losses. So getting back to what I talked about before with the sales of Battlefield. And how it's doing. So this thing's sold over 700 million copies, but as we see Call of Duty changing from 6 to 7 and what it's doing, we're seeing sales dropping as well. So here, from our good boys at Insider Gaming, that's just what's happening with sales are down compared to last year for Call of Duty. And I guess there's been a lot of negative feedback, on COD, and that's what's happening. So I want to thank you so much for our first stream. My name's Matt, again from NGG Canada. Please subscribe. It's wonderful to be with all of you today. I know that we don't have a lot of people on our first stream, and I'll keep on going, as this is something we're going to be added to our channel as we got it working. As Gemini helped me with my OBS, basically helping me with my OBS tweaks. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Enjoy, you know, the weather where you're at. I hope it's nice. This is Matt from NGG Canada, and we'll be back with another live stream. Take care.